Here's every game you need for the Switch OLED. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. A weekly roundup. Welcome to this week's weekly roundup. It's a jungle out there, guys. We got like the biggest Nintendo update we have been waiting for. We finally have Bluetooth capability. There's a secret Nintendo cafe that's been revealed. PETA is for some reason petitioning to be in Smash. And we also have the best games that you can play on your OLED. Psst. You, come here. We're doing a giveaway. That's right. We are giving away a white Nintendo Switch OLED. Be sure to check out our description for more details. Okay, something I absolutely love are when people get creative with their spaces. People have put so much love, time, and effort behind that. This room in particular that we're highlighting today is a Zelda-themed room called The Sanctuary. Ooh. By somebody named Ed Lothian. I apologize in advance if I am saying this wrong because, you know, the internet. There are so many incredible details in this room. The more you just look at the pictures, the more and more you notice, and I just love it. They have Wind Waker's opening cutscene mosaic. They have Link's wall merge from A Link Between Worlds. A Door of Time from Ocarina of Time, merchandise, games, figures, books, and so many collector's items. I think personally my favorite detail is the dungeon door from Ocarina of Time, but this is just awesome, and I just want to say this person deserves a round of applause. This next thing is really exciting for me personally, and probably all of you. It's really good for normal people, but unfortunately really bad news for the person that it's happening to. So kind of a good news, bad news, but I'm personally kind of happy about it. So it turns out Hashimoto had a secret Tokyo Nintendo cafe that used to be just members only, but is now open to the public? What? My dream come true? Bad news for Hashimoto because the reason he's opening it up is due to the circumstances of the world. Has been kind of hard on his business financially due to the fact that a lot of places for a majority of the last year and a half couldn't have people inside. So he is opening it up reservation only for anybody to go, which again, yay us! Sad for Hashimoto. In this cafe, you won't find actual video games to play, but you will find special collectible memorabilia curated by Hashimoto himself, a lot of it from his very own days working at Nintendo, which is so cool. The cafe opened in 2015 and is named 84, named after the final round of the Super Mario Bros. Game World 8 Level 4. It is also the same year he started at Nintendo, which is so cute. I love it. Just so much, just all of this just makes me so happy. But again, sad for Hashimoto, but I'm very happy about all of this. Seating is super small because this originally started in Hashimoto's own actual living room. So there are actually only 5 tables and it costs about $75 to reserve your spot. Currently, there are not full meal options available, but there are special drinks as well as retro arcade candy snacks is what it says online, which sounds very exciting to me. If you do go, first of all, I'm so jealous of you. Second of all, make sure you're extra respectful because these are Hashimoto's actual memorabilia from his time at Nintendo. This is his actual belongings that he has now decided to share and open with the public. Another really cool detail about this place that I love is that there's actually a place for you to sign your name in the bathroom. There's a picture of this bathroom with all these signatures, and it actually says you're encouraged, if you're not famous in the video game world, to sign the civilians, because it's so rare for a civilian to make it. I mean, come on, guys. Just listen to this and tell me it does not sound like heaven. The door opens to a jingle from The Legend of Zelda that signals players that they have reached their destination. A Nintendo console is wired to the ceiling, surrounded by candy-colored cartridge slots. A TV plays old video games commercials on a loop. An army of plush video game characters and creatures presides over a couch. I mean, we just all have to go to Tokyo, right? I mean, there's no way. There's no other solution. Where do I even begin with this? We all know Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we all know PETA. We never thought the two would mix until now. I'm scared to say anything about this because I feel like PETA has a reputation for coming like very hard at people. So I just want to stress, I love animals, okay? Animals are great. I love them. I have a dog and I love her more than life itself. Like, I talk to her like she's a person and I love her dearly. But I have some vegan beef with PETA, okay? PETA is currently trying to petition to have their mascot be the final Smash character in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which is like, one, you're so late to the game. Like, the character that's going to be the final Smash character has already been created, like, years ago. Like, they worked on this for, like, years. You can't come in, like a week before we're gonna get a direct that announces who it's gonna be and be like, we're gonna get signatures, so you have to put our character in the game. Like, PETA, no, that's not how this works. Like, do you think, like, Sakurai is just sitting around like, I wonder who I should put in Smash Bros. I should probably start thinking about it. No! He knew a long time ago. Like, leave Nintendo alone. Go be in, like, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl or something, okay? Like, leave Smash Bros. Out of this. So what is this character they want? Don't worry, I wouldn't leave you high and dry like that. I've got all the deets, or should I say, all the tweets. They want to add a chick character, and not chick as in girl, chick as in chicken, named Not a Nugget. PETA actually put out a press release about this. Like, they put, honestly, too much thought into this. And these are, like, their details. They even gave, like, moves and accessories for this character. Like, someone really was, like, up late at night thinking about this. Here's what PETA has said about the character. Not a Nugget could be used in the game with spinach and tofu consumed to restore health, a stun gun, quote, repurposed from a slaughterhouse, and a terrifying grinder, like the ones used by the egg industry to grind up male chicks. I don't know if whoever is in charge of PETA just like went over to see like their niece, nephew, what have you, and they played Smash and was like, you know, we should get on board with this. I've never heard of this thing before, but all the cool kids are doing it. And then just like created a character. It's like a fever dream. Again, I want to reiterate a bajillion times, I love animals. You know, I believe in animal rights and I believe that animals should be treated well. Putting that out there. I do not believe that PETA has any place belonging in Smash. If anything, PETA, feel free to use this, I guess. What if you created like a corporate game where it's like Smash Bros, but it's like your PETA chick is like taking on non-vegetarian organizations. Like, she's taking on freaking Chick-fil-A cow, and they're just like fighting it out, you know? Yes, yes, yes. PETA's Not a Nugget mascot could use his wits, wings, weapons, and vegan fuel to pummel opponents and remind people that chickens are cool three-dimensional animals, not food. We hope Nintendo will jazz up its game by adding our fluffy foe of animal exploitation to the fray. I know what to tell you, PETA. I don't think however many signatures you get, it would happen, even if this was a good idea. It's already done. Like, they've already created the character. Like, you would have to wait till another game. And again, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Like, you know, there's... that game also might already be completed. You just have to make your own game, I really think. But, you know, you do you, boo. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe. We also have some exciting news if you're a Pokemon fan. In the UK, if you pre-order Pokemon Arceues, you'll receive a figurine of Arceues and also a steelbook of all the art from the box. It looks incredible. No news yet of this in the United States happening, but fingers crossed that we'll hear something soon. Giant news. Like, honestly, the biggest Nintendo news we've had in a while. The latest update actually allows you to pair your Bluetooth devices to your Switch. Like, hallelujah! We have been waiting for this. Like, people have been like using headphones from literally like 10 years ago just to be able to have a headphone capability on your Switch. No more. You can finally use your AirPods or knockoff AirPods, whatever you have, and hook it up to your Switch. You can even hook it up to a speaker. When I was hooking mine up, it even got my laptop on there, which is so crazy. I don't even know how it would hook up to a laptop sound, but there is a lot of possibility for you with this. It's super easy to do. All you gotta do is download the latest update. Then when you go back into settings after updating, there should be an option for Bluetooth and to pair your device. Then you're just gonna go through the regular steps of pairing your device. I was able to pair my AirPods and also my husband's just like knockoff wireless earbuds. So it's super easy, and I actually made like a step-by-step tutorial on both Instagram and TikTok. So if you want somebody to walk you through it, be sure to check it out on there. It's like incredible. I'm like, wow, are we finally starting to get like nice things from Nintendo? Is this like what it feels like to have a PlayStation? What? All right, so we all know there's a lot of awesome games that are getting ready to come out when the OLED comes out, you know, to give you something to play on the console. But what are the older games that you absolutely need to play on the OLED so you can get the best experience? One of the first things I thought of was Okami HD. It came out all the way in like 2018, but its watercolor inspired art style is gonna look so freaking good on the OLED screen. Like, I just feel like the colors are gonna pop. Like, I honestly am a sucker for watercolor like style art, like especially in like movies and games. Like, one of my favorite openings ever is the opening of Mulan, and they have like the watercolor like going through of China, and it's so pretty. The next one I thought of immediately was Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, games just in general that have like a lot of like dark or just like a lot of like black in the coloring is just gonna look so good on the OLED, because the whole idea of like an OLED screen is like this idea of a true black that like really makes colors pop. And I feel like Luigi's Mansion is just gonna look so incredible. I cannot wait to replay this game on the OLED. And if you haven't already played it, when the OLED comes out is the perfect time. Another great one is Resident Evil 4. This obviously came out in 2019, but again, just those darker, kind of like grittier games, it's just gonna look so freaking good on the OLED. And if you've been waiting to play it, it's good, perfect, because the OLED comes out in October. Spooky season, spooky game, come on. Speaking of spooky season, spooky game, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is going to be like one of the best games, I feel like, because the entire game is like underground, and you have like this contrast between like black and white, which makes a lot of things pop. And I can only imagine how it's gonna pop even more on an OLED screen. Hollow Knight is gonna look so good. And if you haven't checked out this game and you plan on getting an OLED, ooh, you are in for a treat. But also, if you're not getting an OLED and you've never played Hollow Knight, you should still play Hollow Knight. And on to the more obvious ones. Obviously, Breath of the Wild is gonna be chef's kiss once we get the OLED screen. And again, if you know you haven't had a console, say like the Wii, and you are looking into getting an OLED, Super Mario Odyssey and Mario Kart 8 are also going to be incredible. And the reason why I know this is because they actually use these games as demos in like the hands-on demonstration of the OLED when like they were doing like press interviews with it. So you know it has to be good. All in all, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to play all of these games on the new Switch OLED. And hopefully if you win our giveaway, you'll be playing it on your OLED too.